Ikedin Kranti, Wabarana Waba. But I wanted to look at this the mid-year budget review.
Okay.
According to the finance minister, teacher, nursing, trainees, allowances and arrears cleared. Government was settled. This year, teacher for nurse if we the opposition is saying no. Yantina Hampo, Mawan Kanadi. Mesma took a nyatu again because she paying him gwase and was sorry in a walkway. But somebody else will say there, this year budget was more of a statement than emotion. But let's look at the flagship programs and what it entails in the mid-year budget review. Well, the NPP is of the view that fine. Government sikana kasa obo trainers in asiko ina no onfanye hwe wa hold with them, and that will permit the dollar to be going down as compared to the CD, the ratio, the rate. And on that channel nyama 1-2 bi honoma wo pede wo said aban onye also betwi wo be is kama contractor for road contractors. So it's because the government is not spending. That is the reason why we are seeing what we are seeing.
Me da say Otafroja maminchia ya etiefu biom hwe no krasem yide de ye nuanom NPP for one. I think until they realize, and obedu mbra obe realize there mawo ye no, it is actually having a negative impact on them no. Mawo ye no obe ha wan kasa as a political party no. Now watcher anhwe ni ya wasi nyina bewu. Why do I say that? Here you are. You have lost just 6 months ago. You have lost so abysmally. You said 7 months ago. You have lost so abysmally by 1.7 million votes. Here you are. Your number continue to dwindle from 88 to 87. Here you are. Ghana were so fed up of your governance there. Odu bebia. If you didn't panam krana na kuma aba. Here you are. You manage the economy so bad there. Junk status, junk status, and Ukrono, what grade no, all credit rating agencies, what grade no. And he said, if I after your friend then a baby abano for 6 months, I mean, Anka, you would have been progressive. How do you associate with the progressive work that new abano oriye? Nanka Ghana fu who there I will move positive. I don't koye de nkamu follow na nkabuda ye. But what are they doing? They walk out, they go and do demonstration. Minority leader also the ideas ba na Ghana for to answer na kwa kotena form na your members are following you and all of that. In the end, it doesn't achieve anything. Since walk out away, what did they achieve? But I wouldn't let their distractions. I wouldn't let their distractions affect the good work that is going on. Sure. Budget review, what year are two force in ready. I mean, may feel there it is the most progressive. Me use words be my shadow I'm picking words in the music. Okay. It is the most progressive, creative, competent, forward looking, and very importantly, solutions focused budget amati ewo ma brabum mean the confidence amede ba but for boku conflict na nkano ya hadwe no confidence amede ba studio ha no onye confident ketwa. Okay. Why am I saying that? You talked about spending. This is a creation of NPP beginning no now what say abadi atu force in this kind of State Bank of Ghana and no am see the stabilize it and why I mean I asked the question on there any research because what kind one evidence be no, they just blurted it out and they were going about it. But I want to burst their bubble. Them budget review reading said the sun as sky spending up to the tune of 114 billion and I spent it so far. Openly, I want to just focus on that one. Apart from the good things, Messia, yen deficit, friend, to do interest rate reform and inflation reform and everything.
Spending no abana cutting bomb. Actually, a citizen Nikrom MC since you on the bicycle no you I was asking myself, is he going to continue? Is it going to just be a day or another or continue the bicycle? Maybe Sato. I can tell you there. That activity
minyanku bi nam over Mr. Nkumo fi that side of town.
Okay.
Oya activity oya involuntary. Onya da wa shada de for camera semodo na on trem. This is something he was doing in his voluntary already and I will be trying picture, which means onya da wa shada. Another onya da friend then all fakey. Oh yeah, that all your normal at your, because bottom line is open share power. When power comes to you, nase any pabona, the power will expose it. Say any papa so power will expose it. This man is a humble guy, just like John Dramani Mahama. No sebi otum nam chroma V8 is available. President Akufo-Addo ebodum bribino na ni car V8 crew no also ni chair otanado. And in this instance, this man is so humble as John Mahama. There, he felt that he should take a bicycle ride to work, and that is what happens in the Western world. Called Netherlands, called Britain, sometimes you see them in public transport, trains. But in Ghana, I'm quoting, yen deficit, or could do 700 something, yen debt levels could do 700 something, no, opening, obodu baby, yedi V8, na yeah, public toilet, 40 V8, na commercial public toilets, opening. So what I'm saying is that this is not a share that it's not faked, and that is what it is. But I want to go back to the spending to best their bubble, NPP Funo, and then Ghana Fube would see there, we came to joke, opening, it starts from friend the expenditure to forcing all kind the why the first one on there Ghana cedis por $700 million also US $700 million yedi kotua eurobond payment on way since or start or buy two forces read the first budget in March into which them scano the amount of 10 billion to domestic bondholders which are open 2.9 billion to district assembly common fund for the first time. What's it? Jomama see 80% of our district assembly common funds can encore or non fenye juma. And the good thing about it, they have actually specified in Nyama or what the year 25% is going towards completing all projects at President Nana Akufo-Addo or abandon one year. Also, we paid about 5 billion Ghana cedis on arrears. On 2.9 billion Ghana Education Trust Fund, 1 billion free secondary education. I think this is commendable. Budget and we are working on spending it. 2.7 billion Ghana cedis to National Health Insurance Scheme, 1.4 billion to National Health Insurance claims. Open this time also scheme no 2.7 scheme no and 1.7 oko 1.4 oko claims no share. Then we come to the millions opening marker billions the millions no dos keke share. Vaccines 252 million capitation grant 72.8 million Ghana cedis ko over the school feeding program pe opening school feeding. There, John Mama government has spent 895 million. 300 million, no fee stress. The policy by they can never understand how we are going to cater for it. We told them we've got a budget and we have actually delivered on that one. It has been paid. A program 34.5 million. About 2 billion goods and services. Is this a government that is keeping sebi nisika or bank na mema exchange rate no nkodo na ade. You see what they cannot phantom only there oye dan yen na 8 years yen ya bemu for whatever reason we couldn't manage the city to the level that it is. The biana what we talk about is city depreciation. At two force them bro 6 months, what we are talking about is the appreciation of the city. Sometimes up to 46% against the dollar, about 30% against the pound and euro. So, the man has actually shown acumen, economic acumen. Also, them in buku. And also, I've got the economic because it's one thing knowing, having the knowledge is another thing applying it. And that is why through Gold Board, at two forcing of friend then Bank of Ghana governor and John Mahama, they've been able to set us on the right path. Credit reference agencies are what define Akufo-Addo as junk status, and there was about B minus with a stable outlook. If you don't want this, what do you want? In the end, one strategy of distracting the good work that John Mahama is doing, men can't show that they should continue. They will be extinct from the political landscape. I look forward to the day that GCP before the main opposition party in this country, and that is what I'm going to support Atu to do. They will become because NPP for they are becoming offended. I don't want to use the word useless, but they are becoming
disintegrated
because I don't worry. Apart from the argument and the walkout, what again? What do you know the NPP for?
And
they will continue because look at this budget that has created euphoria. Market prices are coming down, and I agree. And I'll side with me to Port Hono. I think they are too forcing the idea of going to sit there, just create an office space there for 2 months, 3 months, 6 months. Now out the trial, first through systems, and Obama them leakages with two above because you've been able to do that. Wages and salaries. You save enough money from there. Potentially identify they are ghosting them. So if you are able to do that, you'll be able to do that. And that is the key things that I would want us to do. But this budget, I want to repeat again, is the most progressive opinion, is the most creative. Is the most progressive, the most creative, the most competent, and then forward-looking, solutions-focused budgeter, and Ghanaians. This is how they feel. I believe that in the next few months, by the end of the year, because right now we are on target on almost every economic indices, and I believe that by the end of the year, Ghana, I would be proud of it. We are not out of the woods yet. I appreciate it. We are not out of the woods yet, and we are not going to be complacent. There, arriving. No, but you can see that Ghana is on the right trajectory. Ghana. My business community, wotum enya confidence ma oba Ghana ebe check Ghana grants na da. I know the year better things are ahead, better days are ahead, and better economic policies are going to come. The big push in Kuti atu forcing we to my committee about 13.8 billion there. Nyamiadum ye the major trunk roads no what again do you need from a government? We are dealing with oral, we are dealing with corruption, we are dealing with ghost names, and what again? I believe Otafrija, Missy Hana Ewo, I would the Miyua Yumacher, Mijim de Baba Betra, my Abonsem, Amajo Mahama for a new work Hawaii with Napamfo. I mean, don't you even feel good when you see some of our appointees and their humility? Don't you feel good about it? I think that we are moving forward. In the day, Yeriko presidency, Yakoko Tie, Attorney General, now or the sound reasons about oral and anyama orokodo, and you will be happy. I will be trying. Otafrija, Mr. Trying, and Ghana will be where it's supposed to be.
Okay, but that's